about to do is try and transcend or go deeper into a state of being. We know that there is a sword called the Rejewvinate, which is the rotating sword, which guards the entry to the Garden of Eden. When Adam and Eve were kicked out of the Garden of Eden, it says that God placed a rotating sword at the exterior of the garden to prevent entry into the garden. Now, essentially what that garden is a state of deeper awareness of self, deeper connectivity, deeper oneness with the world, and deeper oneness with the essential being. The issue is that for us to enter into the garden, you need to retain a sense of focus and a sense of mindfulness, which means that your mind activity needs to cease. Your superficial mind activity needs to cease. What that means, looks like, is that the repetitive thoughts that are in your mind, which are essentially like this sword that cuts through your mind constantly going round and round, cutting. So as you're about to get liftoff, it cuts it. As you're about to get liftoff, cuts it again with another thought. So one of the forms of meditation, or the general approach of meditation, is to slowly subside the rotation of that sword to allow you to enter into the garden. It's something that you can't retain forever, and sometimes it's only momentarily that you're able to get a focus. But in that moment of focus where the sword stops rotating, you're actually able to step into the garden. So in order to quiet down our minds and the rotating sword, I want you all to bring your awareness to your body. Bring your awareness to the vitality and the energy that's in your limbs. Understand that there are distractions in life. And see those individuals that pass through the noises that are around you, just like your thoughts that are there as the Rejewvinate, this rotating sword. They're inconsequential and they're irrelevant. Doesn't really matter. Nothing really matters around you in comparison to the deeper self and the stillness that one's able to attain. So bringing your awareness into your body, feeling the energy and the stillness that's inside of you. Breathing with your breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're going to do a meditation now that is based on the Shema. The Shema, we know, is one of the most archetypal meditations in that it is there to center our mind and ourselves into a state of oneness. And today we're primarily going to meditate on the first word of the Shema, in which we know that the word of Shema is made up of the letter Shin, which makes the sound sh. And we're going to use the letter Shin to quiet down our minds. Then we're going to use the letter Mem. To allow us to resonate and vibrate into a deeper state of oneness. And then we're going to integrate the final letter, the Ayin, Ma, to allow us to enter into a deeper state. So what I want you now to do is bring your awareness back into your body. Forget about the strange feeling of what you're about to do, because again, it's just your ego coming along saying, this is weird, I've never done this before, let me laugh at it. But it's distracting you. It's that sword that's coming around again to cut you away from your deeper self. It's irrelevant what you're thinking, it's irrelevant what you're feeling, it's irrelevant the noise that's happening around you. Everything is irrelevant, inconsequential. The only thing that there is now is a silent state of presence. I want you to take the letter Shin. Picture the letter Shin. With your breath, quietening your mind with the sound Sh. So with the picturing of the Shin, I want you to pronounce and articulate the sound Sh. So to yourselves, with your breath, 1, 2, 3. Sh. Breathing in, and with your breath out, Sh. Breathing in, your breath out. Retaining that rhythm and retaining that pronunciation to yourself. Do 5 more breaths with the sound of the Shin. Allow each breath and each Shin that's pronounced to quiet down the mind. If you don't feel comfortable to say the letter Shin too loud that you can hear it, you can just feel the sensation of the sh passing through your lips. Two more breaths. Anytime your mind wanders, bring yourself back to that stillness. Now I want you now to enter into the M or the Mem. Breathing in and out, resonating. Feeling the vibration deep in your torso, deep in your stomach. Every pronunciation of the Mem coming from the Shin with that silent thought cessation. See if you can feel the vibration in your limbs and your entire body. Two more breaths. With every Mem, feeling that you're completely one with the world and one with everything that's around you. The final letter, the pronunciation of the Ayin of Shema. we're going to bring that awareness and bring that consciousness into everything that surrounds you, retaining your breath. And the pronunciation that we're going to say now is the mem and the ayin together. Ma. Bring your attention back to a silent stillness of breath. With every breath, I want you to breathe in the thought that the expansiveness that's around us, the oneness that's in the world, the godliness that surrounds every single being here and inside of them and around them. With every breath that you take deeply in, say to yourself that God loves you and the godliness that's around you loves you. And with every exhalation, breathing out a sense of loving that oneness that's around you, that you love the godliness. Breathing in, God loves you. Breathing out, I love God. If there's any pain that you feel in your body, any thoughts that are troubling you, any emotions that are stuck, with the inhalation of your breath, feel the love and the divine energy that surrounds, and breathe that into those places of pain. Breathe that energy into your body. And with every exhalation, loving the energy that's around you, loving and distilling that into the world, the I love, relaxing your entire body with that exhalation. See if you can enter into a space now of complete silence with no thought patterns whatsoever in your mind. Just focusing on an energy, a light that's in your mind, that's around you. A complete dissolving of any thoughts of yourself into the oneness of the world around you. Remembering to breathe and retaining that breath. Anytime your mind gets busy, slowly redirect it to a stillness and a nothingness, a no-thingness. Remembering to breathe. want you to end off with a prayer. Someone that's in need, someone that needs a blessing. Be someone in your family, one of your friends. Billions of people that are starving. End off with a prayer for yourself, to be able to retain a sense of tranquility and oneness with the world that's around you and the world that's inside of you. Once you've finished, you can blink your eyes open. Thank you.